studio update. I just got one of the most important pieces of equipment in the studio. Pretty much it's the brain of the operations. It's going to be the workhorse of all of the recording that we do. So this is the Apollo Twin X Thunderbolt audio interface. Now, let's check it out. Woo, there she is. Now, when I got this deal, they bundled up some sick, how do you pronounce this? Sennheiser headphones. So these are the headphones that the artist is going to use. So brand new headphones for you guys. They're awesome. So there's that. But this is the Apollo Twin X Thunderbolt audio interface. So when studios usually have a big mixing console, like a big board, that was like good for like bands and when we're gonna record multiple microphones simultaneously. Nowadays with like technology, you could just record with 1-2 microphones and it's great. So that's what we're gonna do in our studio. So the Apollo Twin X audio interface, again, is pretty much the mixing board of the studio console. I'm gonna be mixing inside of the computer, so I won't need a big mixing board, but this is gonna be the brains that helps me record everything from the vocal booth into this machine, into the computer. So it'll be the in-between point. I think out of all my research, I think this is the best audio interface. If you look at a lot of studios, you might see this audio interface in a lot of studios. It's just great. Some great features are it has Thunderbolt 3 capability, so that means it's very fast. Like, it's not a regular USB cord, it's Thunderbolt 3. It's a quad core, which means 4 processing chips, so it's just going to be super fast. There's also a built-in talkback mic, so when the artist is in the booth, I could go ahead and click the talkback mic and talk to them and they could hear me. So that's another great feature of this. Some other pros are it's small and compact. It's a state-of-the-art studio quality. A lot of DSP power to run those UAD plugins simultaneously while recording. This allows for no latency when tracking or recording. So this is one of the best audio interfaces and I got it for our studio. So I'm super excited for this. Next, I want to talk about our microphones that we got for the studio. So the first microphone that we got is this MXL770 cardioid condenser microphone. Now this was a gift for me from my wife and my daughter Melody. So this microphone is very special to me. This is what the microphone looks like. It comes in this case. It comes with the shock mount. This is what the microphone looks like. It's kind of, comparison to my hand, it's kind of like, pretty good size. So this is going to be the first primary microphone. Some features about the microphone. It's a condenser mic, so it needs phantom power. But it's okay. Cardioid pattern, so that means it picks up mostly everything in the front, very little in the back. It has a bass roll-off switch right here, so that means that if someone is very boomy and bassy, we can just cut off a few bass, and yeah, sounds good. On the other side, there's a 10 dB pad. If you're coming in hot, then we can just we could cut off 10 dBs, and yeah, so that will come in handy when recording. So yeah, that's the MXL770 for the studio. Thank you to my wife and children. I love you. We also bought 2 of these 25-foot-inch microphone cables for each of the microphones. So one end will go to the microphone in the vocal booth and the other end will go to our Apollo Twin audio interface near my desk. So we got 2 of these that came with them. Also with some mic stands. They also came with the microphone, so we are good to go. Next microphone is the Neumann TLM102. Now this is a great microphone as well. It's from Berlin, Germany. So great technology. This is what the microphone looks like. A little bit smaller than the other one, So, but it's just gorgeous, and it has like a lot of great features. It comes with this shock mount, so that's great. It's a condenser microphone, so it also needs phantom power, but that's okay. Our Apollo Twin applies that power, so we're good to go. It's a cardioid pattern like the other microphone, so it's going to pick up everything in the front of a microphone and very little in the back or the sides. So that's great, and this picks up a lot of frequencies, a lot more frequencies than the other microphone. A lot more low end, a lot more high end. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use both microphones recording simultaneously for the artist, and they can have a choice of which voice recording they would like for their tracks. So great microphones to start off for the studio, and we are getting closer and closer to completion. Thank you to everybody that has donated to our GoFundMe campaign. If you haven't, we encourage you to please help us and be a sponsor and donate to our GoFundMe campaign. That way we can buy more equipment and buy more material for the studio and have some fun and really start recording some music and doing live performances and really helping a lot of artists become independent artists and make a career out of this. So I'm super excited to help out a lot of people. So thank you all for everyone that helped me, and God bless you, and thank you.